Today, I'm going to share the secret of why focusing on the process that your support team is following is the key to getting them to be more efficient. Now, if you're catching this for the first time, I did a previous video. So if you're just finding this one first, circle back, watch that one, and then come back to this one. If you're focusing on the person or even the person's behaviors, it leads to a negative culture. Now you're probably thinking, wait a minute, Adrienne, that makes no sense. If I hired a person to do the job, shouldn't I focus on the person and the job that they're doing? No. And let's dig into why that doesn't actually work very well. Let's just say that you hire someone, Melissa, to complete a job with tasks X, Y, and Z. And so she goes through one round of completing these tasks and she does X and Y, but she doesn't do Z, or she doesn't do Z properly. Really, if you're focused on the person and behavior, all you can really come back with is, hey, Melissa, I hired you to do X, Y, Z. You did X and Y, you didn't do Z. Why didn't you do it? Why is it not done? Or you did it, but you didn't do it right. I need you to do it better, like do a better job, right? That person immediately, they feel at fault, they feel blamed, they feel like they're being attacked. It puts them in a defensive mode, and you don't want your support team in defensive mode. But when you're focused on the process, you can say things like, hey, Melissa, in our process, we call for doing tasks X, Y, and Z, and I noticed X and Y were done. They look great. What happened with Z? Is there maybe something going on in the process? Should we change it somehow? Should we improve the process? Was there something missing? Help me understand what was missing in the process that made task Z not happen. See right away that feels totally different. So Melissa can say something like, when I got to task Z, I tried to start it, but I had to wait for additional information from Becky. And so I was left waiting from Becky, and Becky was having tech issues, so it was taking her extra long. So by the time my due date got around, I wasn't able to complete the task. I was waiting on Becky. Oh yeah, I could see how that would make it really hard to get that done. Let's fix the process to make that happen. How about if you circle back with Becky and the two of you can come up with how and when you want these things to trigger, and then we'll make it easier for both of you to succeed. So now the two of them feel fully empowered to go off on their own. You're not involved, and they're going to fix the process, and they're going to come up with how they would want it to work where it would be easy for both of them to succeed. And now they came up with the solution. They are going to want to protect that solution, enact that solution, make sure that solution works because it was their own idea. No one wants their own idea to fail. So now not only did they come up with the fix themselves, they feel empowered to activate it, and they're really, really rooting for their fix to succeed. They just feel like, hey, my boss really wants me to succeed. She wants me to be able to do this easier. She wants it to be low stress on me. And if it's not working, she lets me go out and fix it, and she's not like micromanaging or getting into my business. Like and follow for more tips on how to launch and scale a successful online business.